won't be for long.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
Hello everyone! Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here. If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms. Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Let the good times roll. By Royal Decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch.
Holy shit.
Roll your Katamari through historic
How's
eras
it looking,
like
sound
Japan
chat?
and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos. Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer. Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner. Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history. Get ready to rock and roll, roll, roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The dance floor is calling.
Been a minute since I took it to another ether. Got you winning, now you burn up like you got a fever. Never slow, spit it up, cause I still got all the smoke coming in so hot, I'm on fire. Hey, they can't steal my shine, no lie, I'm on fire. Look how I turn up, no doubt, I'm on fire. They can't put me out, that's right, I'm on fire. They love how I blaze all day, I'm on balance, got grip. My team ain't taking no hits. My status, too rich. I'm flying up, so don't trip. Hey, man, I'm scorching, don't get too close. I tear it up, that's from coast to coast. Love my sizzle, they love my style. I execute and they all go wow. About to win it like there ain't no way to ever fail. Do my thing and I do that thing very well. Never slow, speed it up, cause I still got all the smoke coming in so hot. Hey, they can't steal my shine, no lie, I'm on fire. Look how I turn up, no doubt, I'm on fire. They can't put me out, that's right, I'm on fire.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Battle Beyond the Limit.
Break through the limit!
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the latest in the Arena Battler series.
Now I'll finish you!
Enter the fray with over 180 fighters. In Episode Battle Mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8 characters, including Goku. Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions of those encounters. In Custom Battle Mode, you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios. Then share them online with players around the world.
Had to go put some pants on.
Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash powerful attacks.
I got out the shower and I saw it was like 7:57.
The Earth and break the heavens.
I just threw some underwear on and I just ran upstairs.
Dragon Ball.
I was like, I'll deal with the rest of the clothes later.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Time to get back to your roots.
Oh. Also, the YouTube stream isn't up right now just because I think Nintendo, like, shuts that shit down pretty quick. I got 5 hours of sleep, if even. Really would have appreciated more sleep. So we better get some Tarnished Edition or DUSKBLOODS news. Or Silk Song release date, but
The club is yours.
oh yeah, so far worth waking up.
It's like he's got the ball on a string.
These are all games I'm very excited to play. FMC reveal? No.
Well, I haven't seen that one before.
Nintendo's got DUSKBLOODS. I don't think. I mean, I think we can expect it soon. It's not going to be here.
Get reacquainted.
For anyone who
with
doesn't know,
these games.
FMC is the rumored
Welcome to
From
the
Software
party,
next big
Pac-Man.
project. That's the project name.
Yummy. Pac-Man World 2 is
AKA
coming back,
Full Metal
remade
Alchemist.
from scratch. Through forests or on ice. Use Pac-tastic moves to clear stages in style. And even take on powerful bosses.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Nikki.
Plus,
Kavatika.
now
Thank you,
can
guys.
adventure with a pal in local co-op.
Oh,
Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 26th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Lead your party of black mages,
God.
dragoons,
Insane.
and other allies to victory in the beloved strategy RPG Final Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements.
I'm going to have to play this, aren't
The
I?
game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty
Oh, pretty
options,
good.
a feature to review story events, and more. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. When the clock strikes midnight, shadows
I know,
emerge
Saint
and
already-
the dark hour begins.
He already had his time
Step into
freaking
the
out when they
shoes of a
first
high
announced
school
that.
student who, together with his friends, awakens the supernatural.
So if he's
power
asleep
of
right now, he
persona.
probably just like woke up
Attend
suddenly and doesn't know
class and
why.
explore the city during the day.
You like
as
sense
you
that
forge
shit.
bonds with every interaction. Then battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night. Enter the dark hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Next, please take a look at this.
No, I don't think I will. Don't tell me what to do, John Nintendo. Oh, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Oh, wait. Spoilers, though. Yeah, tell me when I can look.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs.
This might be spoilers. Hold on. I'm not... Oh, wait. This is gonna be Dynasty
Until
Warrior
Hyrule
shit,
itself.
but whatever. I'm not gonna look.
Is no more.
Be that as it may,
Yeah, but it still might be
we
spoilers.
face it together.
But it's probably prequel.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places? This is madness.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
Okay. Big spoileries, surely.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter. We'll share more information on this title in the future. Let's continue with some more games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. The realest Madden ever, built from Sundays. It's game time. Kick off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet. Rule the field with all new player traits and realistic play styles.
Man,
immerse yourself
how
in
you
authentic
motherfuckers
team
still getting
traditions
excited for
and strategize
this
playmaking
shit?
decisions
I don't
with
know.
newly added features to lead
Just
your team to
sports
victory.
things, I guess.
All built from real NFL data. In franchise mode, choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy. Or become your favorite NFL coach, each with
Sports
their own
bros, I don't know how they
strategies.
work. Me neither, and I'm
Customize
friends
your
with a
game
lot of
plan
them.
by selecting new abilities each week that offer different tactical advantages. Then level them up to
Like they go on like
fine-tune your
vacations
plays.
and stuff
Plus,
to
compete
do
on the
like
gridiron in local or
fantasy
online
football
multiplayer.
shit.
EA Sports Madden NFL 26 touches down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
No.
eShop.
No, I don't think I will.
A cozy campfire is calling. Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. Chop wood.
It's called chilling by the
Arrange
fire.
the pieces, then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first.
Yeah,
With
we're
the
fucked.
compatible USB
Oh,
camera,
Jesus
you can enjoy
Christ.
each other's company around the campfire.
You can have
You might even
nightmares.
strike up some interesting conversations.
What the fuck, Nintendo?
Relax and stay a while. When
They think
Chillin'
that's
by the
like-
fire sparks to life
They're
on
so
Nintendo Switch 2
behind, dude.
later today.
Oh my god.
Fight battles
It's
big
so
and
bad.
small in these games. Apex Legends
Yeah,
is
we're
coming
fucked.
to Nintendo
I'm going
Switch
back to
2.
sleep. If they're
Squad
putting
up and survive
chilling by the
19 other teams in
campfire
Battle
on
Royale.
this, it's over. Either they're saving something huge
Or
for the end
show
that
off
might
your
interest
skills in
me,
Next
or
Tape,
like
where you'll take on 3 rotating
they don't have
game
shit.
modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance. Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch
Like
2
this is
system
just
August 5th,
announcing stuff
along
people
with
could
the
have
new
guessed
season,
or
Showdown.
expected, and then like everything else is just like
To cure a witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure. With your magical froggy backpack in tow, you can climb
okay. Well, I like the
Cool.
froggy backpack.
and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op. A little mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
That's an unfortunate title.
Explore a galaxy full of opportunity.
Every streamer just now. That looks
Embark on a
hella
journey
good.
across the iconic galaxy far, far away in this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal
Traverse
speeder,
through shape.
and take on quests that
Can't
blend
talk.
stealth
Traverse
and
through
shooting
space
with
by
some
ship.
puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage
thought I
in
was gonna walk.
dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2 September 4th.
Hell yeah.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past. As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse
Dead Space?
to uncover the mysteries of this world. In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies.
Oh,
But
good
don't
shot.
let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So
Okay.
act quickly to dispose of enemies. You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time. By
It's
extracting
a fun
the
idea.
essences of people you meet
It's
in the
Dead
past.
Space.
You can strengthen
Yeah, the
your own
enemies that did
abilities.
that.
However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Whoa.
What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos, The New Dawn, launches on Nintendo Switch
Dang.
2, September 5th.
I mean, that's probably the best thing they've showed
The
today.
dragons of the East and
I
West
don't know. It looks like
clash.
scuffed Dead Space to me. I don't know if I probably won't fuck with it.
一匹でええんですわ。あんたもそう思いますやろ。
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Kamurocho, Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka, 2 prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda.
Dang.
よっしゃ思う存分暴れたれ
Yakuza's such a peeve game. I
Use
wouldn't call it a
free-flowing combat
peeve
moves to
game
take on foes in
by any
action-packed
means.
brawls.
Like, this is not a peeve
Duke
game.
it out using your fists, weapons, and
But it is one that I
everything
need to
else at
one
your
day
disposal.
actually try to
Plus,
get
there's still
into.
plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke,
Like, this is what I'm
and
interested
even
in.
golf.
All the stupid
There's
mini
no
games.
shortage of things to do.
どいつもこいつもバカばっかりだ。
関東の極道組織の存亡をかけたぞ
A deadly clash between 2 dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th. And Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day, featuring enhanced graphics, improved frame rates.
Wait,
and
is this
additional
supposed to be like
levels.
the first one chronologically or something?
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a quick look.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, that's for me. We've been playing Ragebound in like 2 hours. They didn't show DUSKBLOODS.
We've got 2 more games to show you.
And they didn't show
Please
Elden
take
Ring.
a look.
To pass through that door is to pass through time. To travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in HD 2D. This is Philadelphia, a continent overrun by beast tribes.
Philadelphia?
A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together,
No
the duo
shit.
venture beyond the kingdom's
Really?
protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come
dialogue
face to
is
face with
peak.
all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities
That
to
looks cool.
strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer.
Yeah, the
and
gameplay
more.
looks good.
There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all.
I like the art.
You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you. Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
That's too long.
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. After today's presentation, a
there you go.
debut demo will be available.
Yeah, the
and there will be an
naming,
upcoming
the
survey to gather
and the
player
little
feedback.
bits of dialogue they show, not the best, but the gameplay and the art looks good. Another
In the
story.
beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world. the
Chronicles
land
of Doug.
Orstera.
Octopath Zero. I always wanted to play
Heading out on your
Octopath.
journey. Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
Wishville. I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Yeah, main character named Zero, but they didn't capitalize the Z.
It's a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Those are not all playable characters. Were they?
Octopath Traveler 0 is available on December 4th, 2025.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Oh, I missed Just Dance. Thank fuck. Oh, that makes it worth it, honestly. Missing Just Dance. Like, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm glad I woke up for that. Yeah, Twitch chat's like L's L direct, bro. I agree. That shit sucked. But those last two games look okay. How long do we have until Ragebound releases? Also, am I playing Ragebound on PlayStation or Steam? Oh wait. I need it on Steam. I'm gonna need it on Steam. Tarnished Edition? They didn't fucking bat an eye at it. Ragebound. Oh, dude, that music. I've watched that trailer so many times. This shit. What? Can you not like pre-order it? I guess that's weird in 2025. I mean, I'm not against it, but it's weird. Like, I want to buy it, but it's like, add it to your wish list. It's like, it launches in an hour. Can it not just like, can you not like pre-download it or something? Okay. Yeah. Oh, chat. Oh, you know what I just realized? Just Dance probably completely destroyed me with some DMCA shit, didn't they? Like, Just Dance probably, well, as a way, they probably played Lady Gaga or some shit, huh? Oh, really? Yeah, I don't believe you. Got the merch store is deep in the works now. That's what I spent all yesterday fucking with. Can't really show you anything yet. That was me. What was that though? Mystery sound. I don't like it. Star Wars guy, thank you. Welcome back. And Sloppy, thank you. Welcome back. Legendary Peeve merch. We're gonna start with old designs, bringing back old designs, and then introduce new ones like a subathon one, 2023 subathon design, and some other new shit. But yeah, we're gonna start with bringing back old designs just so that people can get them and see how they feel about them. Also, some kind of new designs. Me and Chris WT Fern, well, I say me and pretty much Chris, we're going to be turning those thumbnails, you know, those insane fucking thumbnails that he did for the Remembrance of a Recusant series I did for a bit. Those will be turned into like t-shirt designs. Like the text will be removed and the fog in the background will be like softened up to where it blends well with the shirt. And then you'll just have these sick as fuck like character designs. Yeah, I think it'll look pretty good. You might be like, really, Peeve? YouTube thumbnails? Motherfucker. I don't know if you've seen these YouTube thumbnails. They're full-on art pieces. Yeah. You show them. Ah. Let's see. Guessing here. Oh, hey, there's one. Yeah. So, like, Remembrance of a Recusant removed, and then the fog around the edges also removed, like the thick fog, and then that, like, kind of like background haze, like, softened up and blended into the shirt. Another one. That's my favorite. I love that one. Oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, I was mentioning the merch stores on the way, and we should be able to turn these into some designs. I was telling them just, you know, we're going to remove the text and soften up the fog around the edges and stuff. Oh, hey, neat art. Yeah. I drew it. I drew this. I made this. Yeah. I made this smiley face. That's all of them. Yeah. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. A little bit of Chris's magic touch should work well as a t-shirt design. The last one was the best. I mean, maybe it's because I love Shin so much. And the Crucible Horns, but that's like, that one's my favorite. And those are all recreating shit, like, from the videos. Crucible Horn one is where I, like, Crucible Horn a dude off a cliff and then immediately get hit in the back by a falling star beast and knocked off the cliff as well. Yeah. You should give us all free t-shirts. Who's with me? Yeah, that ain't happening. Oh. Oh. Looking forward to collaborating with your mom on that merch. That also ain't happening. Mommy merch is done. It was a nice pipe dream. It ain't happening. My mom still thinks it's happening. Talked to her the other day about it. And, not the other day, but probably like a few weeks ago. She's like, yeah, I'm just you know, I've had all these projects and stuff, and I still want to do that stuff for your viewers. I'm like, no, Mom, it's been years. It's not happening. Well, I know, but I had all this other stuff I needed to do, and I got caught. I'm like, it's not. Just forget about it. Like, I am not going to allow you to take pre-orders from people that aren't going to be fulfilled for 20 years. You know? Like, that woman's gonna be in her 80s and she's gonna be like, okay, I finished this fat doll. That's one of them. So you could send this one to Chris, I think their name was. Okay, thanks, Mom. Peeve didn't fall far from the tree on being time blind. It's different with my mom. It's not time blindness. With my mom, it's like she's too active. Like she always has a fuck ton of projects that she's doing. That like more hobby like projects get pushed aside. So a lot of like stuff with the house and this and that, and then like that'll go on for months, and then she'll be like, oh, I was supposed to, I got all this stuff to sew a dress for you know, for like her grandkids, but like, you know, I've got so caught up with like working on the fence in the backyard, and I'm like, okay, why are you telling me this? Give her our money. I had a pool of it set aside, like, for that project from the 2021 subathon. And then it just, you know, it just didn't fucking happen. That was the plan. I was like, Mom, I have a budget for you. Oh, that sounds great. And then like a year passed, and I'm like, okay, so is this happening? Well, I got to do this and this first, and this and this. I'm like, we would be taking pre-orders from people who would then be waiting for the product. Like, and then like 6 months later, she's like, here's a prototype. I'm like, it's been a year and a half. What do you mean here's a prototype? Like, it took this long to make one that's not even official yet. What happens if you get like 100 orders, you know? Perfection takes time. You guys, some of y'all harassed me enough about playing fucking Baldur's Gate 3. I ain't doing pre-orders. Okay? We're not doing pre-orders. All right. I could put on the pre-order like delivery date July 2045. I swear I'd still have motherfuckers that are like, Peeve, hello? We pre-ordered these things. I'm like, the delivery date says 2045. Like, it's taking a while though, isn't it? I'm like, okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It was a nice thought. Prototype was glorious. Sell it for $1,000? No. Can't get over a launch title for their new console being Campfire VR. Yeah. With like the most nightmare fuel fucking camera trash. Jesus Christ. You're gonna, because they try to make it look like characters kind of, you know, because you have the face and it's on a giant ball that can move around. You're gonna get some fucked up shit from that. Some people are gonna be doing some fucked up shit just for the sake of memes. The direct is over already. Yeah. Don't worry, Bean. If you did anything else, then, you know, you were better off. Unless you're a big, like, Octopath Traveler fan. They announced Octopath Traveler 0. Which, you know, looks cool. And then another game, like, Legacy of Steve or some shit. It's another Square game. Which the writing that they showed was not the best. I know they only showed a few examples, but if you're showing a few examples and one of them is, my name's Faye, I'm a fairy, I don't know what we're doing here. And the other one was like, I forget what the other line was, but it was equally as shit. And then the name is like Adventures of Elliot. And I'm like, okay. The gameplay looked cool. The art style looked cool, but the story of Jimmy. Yes, that's what it was. That's what it was. You had, my name's Faye, I'm a fairy. And then the other piece of dialogue that they bothered to play, I'm Elliot the adventurer, and adventuring is dangerous. I'm not kidding. That's what they fucking said. It was something along those lines. Wow, I turned, was that British? My name, or Australian? I don't know. Maybe I'm actually Australian. That came out of me. What the fuck was that? I'm moving to Australia. No, he was like, my name's Elliot. I'm an adventurer, and adventuring is dangerous. And they showed that. That's something they wanted you to hear. Oi, my name's Elliot. I'm an adventurer. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Like tongue twisted or something. First JRPG with AI generated dialogue. It fucking felt that way. And you know what? There was one point where I saw the fairy like in the bottom corner. It looked like one of her hands was backwards, but I think I'm just being paranoid. I was like, does she have like two right hands? What's going on there? No. Square wouldn't do that. Shit. I know what I need to do. I need to drop the stream. I need to drop the stream and eat something. And then come back for Ninja Gaiden. Because Just Dance definitely fucked up my shit. Guaranteed. I'm so glad I didn't have to look at it though. I hate that shit. I'm sorry. If you or someone you know enjoys Just Dance, and it's just fun. Fair enough. But the fucking, like, that filter they put on everybody, that, and then everyone's got these, like, insanely over the top exaggerated expressions and shit, and I hate it. It's everything I hate. It's everything I hate. It just, I fucking hate looking at it. I hate looking at it. You're not gonna fight the new Everdark? I will. Me and Scott are going to. I saw that somehow I had my timeline completely fucking wrong. Classic. And yeah, it released like while I was asleep. I'm gonna be playing with Scott later, but we had already said we're cool with playing it later in the day, like evening / night. So might No, I know it got pushed back. But I thought, I guess because it said like 3 or sorry, it said like 1 PDT, my brain was like 1 p.m. I don't know why. I think because I was thinking it was I was thinking, well, they've had releases in the past that were like for Night Rain that were like, I think one was, I think it released at like 5 p.m. on something, and then like 8 p.m. has been like the Everdark stuff usually. So all that releasing like early in the morning, you know, like some kind of Elden Ring patch. I don't know. It wasn't in my brain. So I was like 12 plus hours off when they actually did it. You can quick sell gems at the Gamba machine. Oh, that's nice. I just don't give a shit about the Gamba machine. Like, that's one of the... I feel like I'm not being rewarded for anything anymore because, like, I don't feel inclined to grind out new relics. Granted, I'm only using one character. You know, so some of that's on me. But even then, what the fuck am I grinding out these relics for? What am I, like, squeezing out a tiny bit more efficiency for? Like, it's not the I think one of the biggest issues with Night Rain, aside from the gameplay loop droning on after a while, I think one of the biggest issues is you don't really have many opportunities for like crazy roguelike type builds to happen. You know? So like the shit you're getting from gyms, usually you're just going for like more damage, or like this heals you a bit, or this does that. Like, it's not like anything drastic. So I don't know, a crumb of efficiency for something that I don't really care to be more efficient about. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I've fought Hollister. Let me just start calling him Hollister. I fought Hollister at like level 7 before and held my own. I was in a, you know, group of 3. It was with Fighting Cowboy. But like, yeah, I held my own against them at level 7 till the very end. I was like deflecting them and shit like that, and then I went down and they were able to finish it off, and it was, you know, it was a really cool moment. But like, I'm not like hyper excited to like grind the fuck out of bosses at this point for like a little bit extra AR or something, you know? It's if build potential was a bit crazier, then I would be more inclined. But it's just not. You know the handful of things you want to go for. And then if you get a relic with all of them, then hell yeah. And if you don't, what do you have to look forward to that when you finally do? Like, it's not changing your build drastically. Everyone's just building for efficiency, and it gets old after a bit. Yeah, I'm not really concerned with going Gamba my fucking face off. I'm not saying I won't do it, but it's a lot less exciting than getting something like super rare where you're like, holy shit, what is this? I can't wait to try this out. That doesn't happen in Night Rain. That doesn't fucking happen. Hey, what's up, Nap? Fuck Night Rain, never was so let down by From. I think Night Rain's fine for what it is, but I tire of match type games pretty quickly. And I pumped 150 hours into that shit, like very, very fast. Actually no, it might be like 180. Yeah, I just the loop isn't really pulling me in anymore. I also really despise dailies, and they're doing weeklies. And now, I said in the past, I think that's the way to do this. Instead of just dropping them all at once. I think that's how they keep most people's attention. But the nail in the coffin for me with that was, like I said, you're just not being rewarded. Oh, there's one relic to purchase. Get that one relic, one unique relic. And then after that, keep grinding. No. I grinded the first ever Dark, and I bought everything I wanted, and then the reward menu never updated. It's just that it just changes with that one relic. And then you have the Gamba one, which most of the time is gonna be shit. Drip feed, it's too much drip feed. It's too drippy. They need to each Everdark should have a skin or something that costs I don't know, 30 of that currency, something to work towards. But they don't. You can purchase all the other skins from there, which is nice, quality of life, I guess. But it's nothing exciting. $30? No, not $30. Yeah, I don't find much reason to get on and go. I haven't killed the moth yet. I think I fought the moth 3 times. And I haven't gotten a kill on it. Because why the fuck do I care? Oh, but it's gonna go away, Peeve. It's gonna go away. It's yeah, but it's gonna come back. And even if it goes away, I'm missing out on a relic I already have that has one additional modifier. I don't think that's gonna fucking make or break a run. Yeah. Maybe From didn't expect that people would grind so hard. The reason they don't have enough content. I think, and this is something I said in the past might be the case, and I think it is now. I think they were worried about newcomers who haven't played the other games, or maybe have only done a single playthrough, and I don't know, especially Nameless King and shit coming back. Maybe they never fought Nameless, or maybe they fought him once, but that was a billion years ago. I think they didn't want to overwhelm newcomers. because it's already got to be pretty tough to learn boss patterns whenever you can't immediately do a run back. So I think like they could have gone overkill and just, all right, we're dumping every boss we've ever done into this. But instead they're like, okay, we're going to have a select pool of bosses and then we'll add more over time. And I think that's what we're going to see. It's like, okay, here's the first pool of bosses. And then the DLC is going to be like, we're bringing all these bosses back and here's some new ones. And then like DLC 2, if that ever happens, which if it's happening the way I'm saying it's happening, then we're going to see multiple DLCs. DLC 2 would be like, all right, here's, we're bringing Artorias. And then everyone's going to be like, oh my God, Artorias. What? Artorias is in the game now. And they're going to be like, okay, Artorias. And then here's the new boss, Artorias' dad, John Torius. And everyone's going, oh my God, have you seen John Torius? And like, that's how they're going to do it. But the problem with that is it fucking, until you get to that point, until you get to that DLC 2 where there's a whole fuck ton of bosses that's really mixing shit up, it's gonna drone on. Like the gameplay is gonna drone on, and then whenever the gameplay starts to get, you know, like something that you're just going through the motions, which it was for me, and I described it as a comfort game, which I would say it is. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm very engaged with it. Yeah, whenever that happens, the only thing to look forward to, aside from like the end of night fights or like the final fights, is the crumb of potential efficiency you get as a reward, which 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna fucking get. You know, like I almost don't even look at the relics I get at the end of the fucking session, because it's like the odds of me getting the one bit of extra efficiency I need on a perfect relic I need is so fucking low that it's almost not even worth bothering scrolling through them. Like, obviously I do, but that's how fucking low it is. It's so inconsequential. Exactly. It's like, not only is it that low, but if I do miss one, like, oh no. Oh God. Like, it's not, they should have made it to where you could have crazier builds. Like, I thought the wild thing is, I made that highlight and I put it on YouTube and it popped off on Twitter of, it even got an article. Someone wrote a fucking article about it. The slow walk build I made, quote unquote made, where I had like 4 different cast while slow walking things at once, and it was just a mess all over the fucking screen. At the time, I'm like, oh, dude, some people are gonna do some crazy shit with this. No. That was still, to this day, the craziest build I've seen. Granted, I'm not looking for them, but like, I haven't heard of anyone doing anything crazier because the game just doesn't fucking allow for it. I wouldn't be surprised if From saw that video and they're like, wait, he's got 4 different cast while slow walking things at once. No, we need to nerf this. Like that. It feels like that's their approach to it, when it should be the opposite. You know, it should be like, let somebody by the end of it be a walking nuke. You know, like that's exciting for a game like this. Yeah, they're gonna nerf Reign of Stars even more. Yeah, that's how roguelikes are supposed to work. Exactly. But instead of this exciting, like, new thing or this like exciting, like rare build that you've just happened upon with all the stuff you picked. And you're like, holy shit, this is getting crazy. That doesn't fucking happen in Night Rain. In Night Rain, you're like, the only way you're excited is if you're like, oh boy, I got, oh boy, I got, you know, this, I got a little bit more efficiency to my setup. Hold on, let me, gonna pause those. Ignore that message. It's like, oh boy, I got a little bit extra efficiency. You know, like that's so exciting. It's like, no, it's fucking not. And it's like the weapons are. That was one of the biggest disappointments for me, is that the weapons, like for so long, for the first like probably 20 hours or so, I'm running around and I'm trying to, I'm seeing a new weapon, right? Like a new katana, say like a fire Nagakiba, and I'm like, oh shit, I got a fire Nagakiba. Then you find like a holy one. You're like, ooh, I got a holy one too. Okay, we're cooking. And then you quickly realize that you're just gonna get one of each type at best. They're all the same katana. There's no difference between them. They're the same katana, just with a different fucking element attached. It's the same shit. It's just a matter of like which one you want to use, because weakness, boss weakness, and then you upgrade that. And that's so like they could have made it to where like, oh dude, check out this katana I got. It's got like all this crazy shit, and it, you know, it's got like the base AR is pretty fucking high. Like they could have gone crazy with that, and they didn't. It's like I think they were too concerned about people saying the game's not difficult. Like that's what it feels like. Like, okay, we want to retain the challenge, so we're gonna make everything boring as fuck in terms of build creation. So yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. I will be playing it later. Me and Scott will be doing duos probably later tonight. They didn't want to rebalance all the enemies around cool new abilities. I don't think they really needed to. Let people become OP in a game like that. Just make it rare, you know? Add a fuck ton more options for end of day boss rewards. Those are the worst ones. Here you go. Pick between 3 rewards that you've seen 6,000 times. Like, wow. I'm so excited about this. I feel like there's like max, like the pool for that. It feels like max there's like 10 things. It's probably closer to 20, but it feels like 10. You know, it's like, oh, okay, here's 3 out of 10 things for you to choose from. And that happens every fucking like time you kill a night boss. It's just not, it's not exciting. No one's excited about that. Unless you get like fucking physical damage up. And then it's like, ooh, crumb of efficiency. Yeah, flask gradually restores HP is like the biggest bait. That like no use case. Aside from maybe like using it to run around in the rain, but you like it? Okay, what's the use case for it? What is better to use? Why is it better to use the gradual flask over just an instant heal? It doubles the amount healed. Does it? Because I swear I've checked and it doesn't. 20% more restoration. Is it double or is it 20%? Because there's a big difference between 20% and 100%. God damn it, ads. No. About to go get some food. The buff makes your flask 20% more restoration. Okay, so you get... So gradual... Oh, you're... Okay, okay. I see. I see. Yeah. I got confused. You're saying 20% better flask restoration is a better choice than the gradual. Fair enough. Yeah, but I'm saying what the fuck's the use case for the gradual? Raider / Guardian taking... tanking plus post damage attacks. Gradual heal can drop multiple times and stack. Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. How often does that happen though? You're talking about Night Rain. Yeah, Majona, I wish I slept in. You only had it occur once. Yeah. Get on those two because you can have it continue to heal while you tank and play actively. I can see it if you're like blocking the Great Shield. But how many times do you do that and you get shit on immediately because you didn't full heal? You know? Like I haven't played much. I haven't played Birdman since the network test, and I've never played Raider, so I can't really speak for those. So yeah, if it's really fucking like, if you're very fucking safe behind your shield or whatever, while it heals up, sure. But like, but I mean, but why wouldn't you just get the fucking full heal? Why do you need the gradual? I need to know how much extra it is. Someone said double. I don't believe you. Unless you're like preemptively healing because you know you're about to take damage, so that you don't have to heal afterwards. That's the only way I can see it. Hear what I said? Maybe it's useful. Dark Souls 2 flask are great for running in the storm, and increased HP restorations increases. Okay, increases heal duration. If the gradual heal and the more healing as well, it's a better heal overall. If you get flask upgrades. Loves using it. Increases. I think Abby's on mobile. Reef what I said. It's useful. I'm on mobile. I could tell. It's fine. Yeah, I want to know. I'm sure there's actual info on it. I'm curious how much of an extra heal it is. Because if it's, and I'm talking like base, not with anything added on. I'm talking if you get that and you don't see anything else for the whole fucking run, that amplifies it. Just gradual restoration. I would argue that just getting the fucking full heal immediately is probably better 9 times out of 10. they actually patched the description of the heal over time effect with the new patch. But I haven't seen it myself in game. I wonder if they buffed it. Yeah, if it's like double the amount healed, sure. Fuck off. If it's double the amount healed, sure, but I don't think it is. Because I think I've paid attention to it before and I've been like, it's the fucking same. And it might be like 10 or 20% extra, but that's not fucking worth the time it takes. It's like, oh, Peeve, well, you drink it and then you hold your shield up. It's like, okay, well, I mean, if you're getting 10, 20% extra, unless you're like almost fucking dead, you're not going to really benefit from that most of the time. So, like, I don't know. I'm not saying there's no use case. I'm just saying it fucking sucks most of the time. Anyway. And also, yeah, back to the original topic. That's not particularly exciting. Oh shit, I got this thing that is maybe useful on these two characters in these hyper specific scenarios. Holy shit. What a run. It's like that's what we have to look forward to. Like that's what I'm saying. Like crazier shit needs to be happening to get people, you know, more engaged. I think it's just whenever they stop updating, whenever there's not like any kind of like weekly content or something for a while, the game's gonna just like drop off a cliff very quickly. If they don't change some shit to make it more engaging. It's okay, P. You have fun with other things. I still enjoy Night Rain. I'm not saying I don't enjoy Night Rain. I'm gonna be playing it later today with Scott. I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. I'm saying I wish there was more of a focus on these roguelike elements instead of it just all kind of like the only thing to look forward to is like drip fed efficiency. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be playing it later today. But in like, well, I say in like 45 minutes. At this point, I'm gonna drop the stream and I'm gonna go get some food because I haven't eaten yet, and I'll just eat off stream. And then whenever I'm done eating, I'll come back and we will jump into Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which is my shit. I've been waiting for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound for what? When was Ninja Gaiden 3 released? Like NES? Like in the fucking 80s? 90? I've been waiting many years for another like 2D Ninja Gaiden platformer. So, yeah. I am going to go crazy with that today. And then later tonight, whenever Scott finally fucking drags me into it, we will do the new Night Rain boss. 91. Yeah, so I've been waiting 34 years. Waiting 34 years for this. Kind of. Even though like I haven't played Ninja Gaiden 3 yet, so that barely counts, but whatever. Yeah, so that's gonna be amazing. Keep an eye out. I'll be back in a bit. YouTube stream will come along with that. Nintendo Direct. I don't want them to like destroy my YouTube channel because I watch their shit. Yeah, I want to play the Shinobi game as well. Anyway, Before ads run for no fucking reason, I will gonna end the stream. Keep an eye out. I'd say I'll be back in like 1 to 2 hours, and then I'm gonna do that like all day. Bye, everybody.